Hey everybody, it's Natalie D, and happy last day of 2018. Man, this year was wild. So without further ado, I'm going to share with you my top 8 of 2018. Let's go. We're just going to hop right into my top 8 of 2018. We're going to go from 8 to 1. So without further ado, let's slide on into number 8, sleeping in the lounge. So at Marist, your first year, you stay in the freshman dorm. And no shade on Marist by any means, because I love Marist. But the freshman dorm is a little rickety, especially Champ when you get on the 8th and 9th floors. That wind is just something else. So my friend Julia was staying on the 9th floor, and because of the wind during the winter time, there was this loud robot rattling noise. It was awful. I wish you guys could hear it because it was like this monster sound. It was all these big bellowing noises that were coming from her window. So because these noises were disturbing her sleep, Julia was like, I'm gonna sleep in the lounge. So I will play the clip for you now. When the wind is whipping outside, so you sleep in the lounge. So, yeah, this was also the night when I had my first bowl of ramen in college, because there's that thing about how college students eat ramen all the time, which is false. I only have had one bowl of ramen since I've gotten into college, and that was it right there. So my first bowl of college ramen / sleeping in the lounge with Julia, it was a time, quality memory. I don't think I've ever laughed so much in my entire life. So thanks, Julia. Number 7 is going to New Jersey with my OG roomie, Sarah Lynch. She took me in for the Easter break, so I didn't have to stay there by myself, which would have been really lame because nobody was there. It was real sad. But I went to New Jersey. I had never been to New Jersey before, and people call Jersey the armpit of America, which I don't think I believe that anyway. I didn't even know that was a thing. Honestly, Mississippi, like by comparison, we've done a lot worse things. Jersey's next to New York City. Mississippi is next to Alabama. So yeah, no, there's like no, like, I don't know. But nothing but love for my home state though. Only I can roast Mississippi. All you other people, get out of here. So I went to New Jersey with her, and it was such a fun weekend. Like, New Jersey has so much to offer. Newark is not, if you've been to Newark and that's it, that's not an accurate picture. There's beautiful beaches, fun murals, delicious food. Like, I don't think I've ever had such good food. Like, the bakery we went to called Cravings was delicious. And we also went to some other place. I can't remember the name. Sarah, if you're watching, please comment it down below for all the people to see. But we went to some other cafe and it was great. And the beach there, even though it was not beach season, like it was way too cold to be like jumping in the waves, and the waves were very violent. So we could not get in the water, but it was very beautiful. So I had a good time with Sarah in Jersey for my first weekend, and I took NJ Transit, which honestly is like a little bit better than New York City Transit. No shade. But yeah, that was good. It was a good time nonetheless. Love that. Quality weekend in Jersey will return soon. Number 6, Apples to Apples. Now, I did make a vlog about this. Links will be in the description, of course. But I made a vlog about Apples to Apples, and Becky and I had the best time. So watch the vlog for the full explanation of this adventure. I love apples now. I used to just like apple flavored things. Like, I love apple juice, apple pie, but like I never used to be like an apples person. After I went to that orchard, my life was forever changed. Then apples were too good. Like, I love food. Like, I really do. And I like eating. I'm like really loving this healthy lifestyle stuff, but like there's something about fresh produce that really just like makes whatever you're eating like so much better. Like, when we had those fresh apples, like we had apples for days. We made apple tarts. I used apples in a sandwich for breakfast, for snacks, and transformative, I tell you. Like, it was such a good experience. Like, and also I love being in nature, and we went to Nature's grocery store. Like, it was the best thing ever. Like, take some time. If you ever have the opportunity to go pick apples or grapes, or if you go to an orchard or a vineyard or somewhere where you can go pick your own produce. Like, I highly recommend. It was such a fun and like nature experience. Like, fantastic. Watch the vlog for more because you get to see all of the shenanigans of us in that orchard because it's too funny. So I will link it in the description. Go check it out. Number 5 is Kinky Boots, the musical. Now, I love musicals just as much, if not more, than I love food. So we went to see Kinky Boots, which I have heard so much about. And I never like really had seen it before or really looked into it, but I got to see it this year with Mark Ballas. That's right. Dancing with the Stars champ Mark Ballas was in it, and let me just tell you, this man can move, he can act, his singing, incredible. I mean, not the best singer, but like, he still was doing better than me. And we stage doored, me and my friend Katie, we stage doored at this show. Best stage door experience next to Bronx Tale. I laughed, I almost cried, and Mark Ballas is the best person I have ever met. So Mark, if you're watching, please, like, you're just the best. Like, oh my gosh, such an incredible person to me, incredible performer, like out of this world. Best Broadway experience next to Bronx Tale. Bronx Tale is still my favorite musical. Kinky Boots coming at a second or third here, but literally best Broadway stage door experience this year so far. Such quality cast members. J. Harrison G. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm just impressed. Like, I don't even know. And this man is in 6-inch heels, busting moves, belting, and like giving us all face. Like, just incredible. So I love the show. I love the music and the dancing and just everything about it. So inspiring. 4, The Dream Machine in Brooklyn, New York. So I love the whole thing about these like Instagram museums because it's kind of like a place where you can go take pictures, and I'm not a person who can afford a photographer to go do photo shoots and things like that. So me and my homegirl, Sarah Sherpa, went to the Dream Machine because we won tickets from them. I'm so grateful at the Dream Machine because I had no money to pay to go, like pay the entry fee, but I wanted to go so badly. So of course, if you want to go, like, you keep commenting, liking their pictures. We won their Instagram contest and we went. And I had never been to Brooklyn, New York before. I usually, up until September of this past year, stayed on the island of Manhattan, and occasionally I'm in Queens for when I go to and from the airports. So Brooklyn is an amazing place. Like, Manhattan, it's where it's at. Like, there's so much good stuff. Upper East Side, Midtown, Soho, incredible. But Brooklyn is so cool. Like, that whole thing about the Brooklyn hipsters, that's real. I validated it. We saw it for ourselves. But the Dream Machine was the ultimate like hipster, like Instagram model influencer place. Like, I have never felt so immersed in like such an like environment thing. I will post pictures from my experience around, but it was so awesome. Like, I got some quality photos, me and Sarah, we took photos of each other, we got photos taken of us, we were living our best lives. That ball pit, I did not want to leave. Like, my dream, I have all these dream houses ideas, but now all of my dream houses include a room that is just a ball pit, just a ball pit. Like, it's so relaxing. Like, I just didn't want to leave. And the pictures that came out of it were really funny because I was like, I'm just gonna lie here. And I did. And it's such like a magical experience because being able to like see like things that I would actually like have dreams of in like real life, incredible experience. Brooklyn, New York, the Dream Machine, incredible. Would do it again. And especially, last thing I forgot to include about Brooklyn is the bagel store that sells the rainbow bagels. Now, I heard about the bagels. Bagels were hyped up, but I tasted that bagel. Yo, I have never tasted a bagel like that in my entire life. I finally understand what the whole like my bagel is better than your bagel thing is about, because all these other bagels can go home. All of them. Bagel store in Brooklyn has it down. Like, that rainbow bagel, it tasted like magic in my mouth. Except it was a bagel that I could breakfast, lunch, And I mean, hard pass, but you could do it for dinner too. Amazing. Brooklyn, New York, I will return. Number 3, Imagine Dragons. So of course I turned 19 this year. And for my birthday, on the exact day, the Imagine Dragons came and were on their Revolve tour. I don't know, whatever tour it was. They were on tour, and they happened to be in my hometown during my birthday. So of course, you know, I was like, we have to go do this. So we went. That is probably the best concert I probably have ever been to. We were in the pit. We were right there. We were like 3 rows back. Dan Reynolds, lead singer, looked me in the eyes. I think he tried to tell me happy birthday. I'm not sure. At Dan Reynolds, if you're watching, please let me know, because we had eye contact for a minute. And also, I will play a clip from this concert, because when I say we were too lit, we were too lit. It was so much fun. Quality performance, incredible like lighting, and like they didn't really do costumes, but they didn't need to do costumes because it was just such a fun environment. And of course I was looking super cute because it was my birthday. I had on a sash that said "This Queen is 19." Of course I'm gonna post a picture, like look around you for these pictures. But quality time, best birthday I've definitely had in a while. Like, my 18th birthday was awesome because I think we did roller skating, but this was super fun because we did something new and exciting. And like, it was just a great concert. Quality of the highest order of a performance. Like, wow, I was shook. I wanted more. I wanted to stay for longer. Like, it was awesome. And Grace VanderWaal opened up for them. Incredible talent. Like, wow. Incredible. And it was just such a good birthday experience. And then of course, you had to end the night at Sonic. And I love Sonic. So going to the concert, getting Sonic afterwards, quality. Number 2 is, I wanted to be my number 1, but my number 1 is so much better than my number 2 that this one just has to go to number 2. So this year for my apparel development class, we had to do like a New York City shopping research project, and I was blessed to receive the area of Midtown. So in Midtown, New York, that's where like Macy's is, Empire State Building, Rockefeller Center, the Plaza Hotel, and also Bergdorf's. I would like to say Bergdorf's is the most expensive department store in the United States. Could be wrong, but I think by the price tag that I'm about to give you, I think it rings true. So part of our assignment was to go try on different garments from all the stores we visited, and I did not try on shoes at Bergdorf's, although I wish I had, but I managed to try on a dress from none other than French designer Valentino. When I say, I will put a picture up because I look so good, the pictures do not do it justice at all. Do not. The pictures don't give it like all the glamour, the beauty, and just the feel. This dress, oh, what do you think? Like maybe $2,000, $3,000, $10,000? Wrong. This dress is $25,000. You heard me, $25,000. That is a semester's tuition at Marist. Now, I mean, realistically, if I did want to go to Marist next semester, I could have this dress. But no. I have to hold the sweet, sweet memory of being in it. And when I say I finessed my way into trying on this dress, also, I didn't even know it was $25,000 until I looked at their price tag. I had never been so scared in my entire life to try on something because I could not get a scratch or a tear, a rip, a snap, nothing. Because I don't have $25,000 just throwing around. I acted like I did for the sake of getting into it, but no. But oh my goodness, I almost cried. Like, I looked so gorgeous. Like, that was a moment. And it just it fit me like a glove. It's size 8, by the way. When I say, like, I have never put on something that has felt that nice. I could wear that to the grocery store. I could wear it to go like shopping out and just around. I just love everything about that dress. If it wasn't $25,000, probably would have tried to finesse and get it, but you know, no, I don't have that type of coinage. So it will just have to live in a beautiful, distant memory in 2018. But now we are on to my number one moment memory of 2018, which is when I went to Paris in Spain in March for the Europe trip with my high school. I have graduated, but my sister still goes there, so I got to come and hang out with her. And we went to Paris and 3 different cities in Spain. We went to Madrid, Barcelona, and Zaragoza. So we traveled a lot. We did all of this in about 10 days, and it was phenomenal. Like seeing the Eiffel Tower, like it's one thing to see the pictures, or I love the show Miraculous, so it's in that show all the time. It's one thing to like see it and just be like, oh yeah, Eiffel Tower. But like when you see it for real, it's like, whew. Like I took some real cute pictures. I will put one of them over here. But I took some real cute pictures at the Eiffel Tower. But also I used the Paris and while we were in Spain, we used both of their transport systems, which I felt real cool. Because usually, like if you're in a different city, you're probably just gonna take a cab. You really won't get into the public transit system most time you go on vacation, or you take like a city trip. But I love public transit. Like it's wonderful. It's good for the environment, and also like you feel more like a local rather than a tourist. So that was really fun. My favorite part of Spain, like Barcelona just has it all. Like the Ramblas, Park Güell, even though it was under construction when we went, which was kind of sad, but it was still very beautiful. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. La Sagrada Familia. Oh, pardon my Spanish. I have not practiced Spanish in so long. It's a shame, but it was also just, all of it was just awesome. Like the architecture and the food was good too. Oh my gosh. This one cafe where we went in Madrid, I spoke Spanish the entire time. It was glorious. Without me, we would not have been able to eat. So I have taken Spanish for over 5 years, and it came out and came into play there, and I was very happy. And I really used my skills to like win us a spot, not really a spot, but win us some food. But I was really proud like to see that my little knowledge of Spanish could go so far. I actually have more than a little bit, not anymore, but like I had more than a little bit of knowledge because I was still taking Spanish at that time last year. So it was great to like put that into practice. Like being able to actually speak a different language in a different country and have them understand you is so cool. So cool. And then Paris, Champs-Élysées. I didn't really get the full experience because we weren't there for very long, but I looked, I saw it, I loved it. I did go into Louis Vuitton, but like not my favorite. It was okay. Like I was like, oh cool, but Kenzo, I love them. They're like one of my new favorite brands. I love everything about the way like their designs are very graphic, but it's also like it has a level of classy and crispness to it. So I bought a sweater from there. That was my Champs-Élysées purchase, and I was like, mwah, beautiful. Paris, I wasn't there for very long, but I have to go back. But we also got to go sit in this department store. The name escapes me at the moment, but we had gelato there, or frozen yogurt, I don't know. We had like frozen yogurt, ice cream, something. But it was sorbet. That's what it was. It was sorbet. Gelato is an Italian thing. Sorbet is a French thing. When I say this sorbet, like if I could have frozen this and shipped it back to America, I would have bought the whole like pint, quart, gallon, I don't know. But it was so delicious. Like it melted in your mouth and it just like floated down your throat. Like it was just a magical food experience. I have a taste test video. I will put it here so you can see my reaction. Obviously in the video I will tell you where we are because I actually don't know right now, but it was just a magical experience. We took some great photos. It was a great bonding time for my mom, my little sister, and I. And Europe is incredible. Like America's got to do better in everything, but it was awesome. Like traveling the world, nothing beats it. Like, yes, being in a $25,000 dress is awesome, but traveling the world, seeing the places you read about, another level. I love it. All right, everyone, thank you for watching. I don't know how long this video is, but those are my top 8 of 2018. I just want to thank God for giving me another wonderful year. I have some great memories. So much great stuff happened this year, and I'm ready for the next one. So thank you for reliving the highlights of 2018 with me. And of course, Happy New Year, Narwhals. And of course, as always, don't forget to love yourself, enjoy your life. And this is Natalie D logging out of 2018. See you next year. Bye.